On this episode of the Realmatic Podcast.
Like, am I thinking about marrying that person? Maybe not. But I have no problem with having a family.
Exactly.
Bro,
What are you doing? What are you
Sometimes
doing?
you wanna be
Friends? Why are you playing with the
They
dark
don't
forces?
know.
You playing with black magic.
Why? Man, wonder why?
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking. That's why.
You got the devil on your penis. You got the devil on your penis. I don't know what you mean.
After correction, I'm fucking the devil out of her.
You willing to sell your soul for a little sex, bro?
Realmatic Podcast.
Bitches.
I can't wait to get into these topics, bro. It's kind of
because this nigga had the audacity to say that Jada and Will ain't a power couple.
How are they not?
Look.
What happened?
We could go ahead and start right there. We can start with Will and Jada. That's how y'all feeling.
What you feeling, man?
How are they not?
Get away from me, Chance. Get down. Get down.
She said, "How are they not a power couple? How is Will
Do you
and
feel
Jada
Do you feel
not a
that?
power couple?"
You feel like they're the symbol of what you want as a couple? That's your symbol. This is your God. Like what? This is your
look. I mean, they represent like resilience in a sense, and it takes something to stay with somebody for that long.
Okay. And is Beyonce and Jay-Z, that can be considered a power couple, I guess.
What's the difference?
Correct.
Why is it not a power couple then?
Who?
Will and Jada. Why are they not a power couple?
Bro, I've lost so much respect for Will Smith and Jada in general since the start of all these adventures and shenanigans of the two of
That can
them.
happen to anybody.
That's cool, but it happened to their goofy asses. So I don't know what you want me to do about that. What?
You know, if Ron call you goofy,
Like, what? Goofy. No. Like even like when we get to it and we like showing the video, look at that goofy goober, Will Smith.
That's a grown man. Respect him.
Look at him laugh. He's like,
respect him.
Like you don't know that he goofy, bro.
He went through a lot this year, bro.
Yeah, bro. He went through it, bro.
Craps.
You ain't got no respect for this man, bro.
I don't care. I pursue the happiness, man. You know I love Will Smith, but I don't respect their relationship at all and don't care.
Wow.
Yeah, man. This is how we moving on this episode.
Yeah, that man came back with a vengeance.
This is how we're coming on this episode of the Realmatic Podcast today.
That's fucked up.
I'm just like, man. Yo, we've talked about this. You know.
No.
Dropping
Black
books
love.
and I don't
Black
care
love.
about that.
All that good shit.
Is it really too just throw a photo of Tupac right there.
Right.
Could be me.
All right, yeah, let's get it started. So we back. This is episode 68 of the Realmatic Podcast. I'm Ben. I'm with my brothers Fasan and Molly. Hey, I have a very special guest, one of my closest friends, one of my day ones, Kayla. Hey. Y'all feeling good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're in the building.
Can I just say this was like an adventure to get to this podcast, man. I'm on the highway, bro. There's an accident. All lanes shut down. Two boats flipped over on the highway.
Two boats?
Yeah, bro. I guess there was like two trucks pulling boats, and the boats were flipped over. And I'm like, bro, what the heck? And then there's this one girl. She's sitting in her car. Car ran into the damn median. And I'm like, I think that you're the real problem here. Damn. What the heck happened here? Boats
like,
flipped over.
You was on land, my nigga.
That's what I'm like, dog. All lanes. It's a Saturday, bro. Like I'm thinking, oh, it's a straight shot home. No. Boats flip.
That's Georgia shit. That's that Georgia shit.
I don't even know if that's Georgia shit, to be honest with you.
Random, man.
Shit, yeah, because there's some boats and shit.
That's some junk off of ATL Scoop, bro.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get it started.
Let's get
YFN Lucci Cat Man requests bond after being stabbed in prison. He said, "I need to get out ASAP."
Let's be honest. It was funny. It was funny.
It is, bro. That's
I have,
hilarious, bro.
crazy enough, I haven't heard that name in a while.
In a while, bro.
Yeah. To be honest.
What
I don't
episode?
know.
What episode of the podcast was that we spoke about when he got locked up?
That's what I'm saying. I thought he
40.
got out already. I thought he got out.
Bro.
No, he never got out.
Damn.
That man is in the archives of podcast lifestyle, bro. Because we don't remember. I don't
That
remember
man
that.
said, "They keep stabbing me. Let me out." They keep stabbing me.
Bro, he's like a whole bitch.
Oh God, these niggas said guard.
Guard!
Yo. But
That's
I
what happens
mean,
in prison, man. I don't know how to feel. Like you there. That's what it is. I don't know.
That's life
You
now.
shouldn't have got in there in the first place. That is your life now. I don't know what you want.
that's what happens when you're trying to be a real nigga.
I can't be a real
You
nigga.
gotta pay that real nigga cost.
Shankings.
I thought he was
Shanked
about
up.
that life though, y'all. I thought he was, thought he was in there.
Nah.
Are you still about that life when you keep getting shanked, Ben?
I mean,
Right.
shit. If you about that life, you ain't gonna get shanked.
My side hurt now. Like what? My side hurt for
Got him
him.
rethinking all his bars.
No,
I
for
done
real.
lost too much blood.
Hell no. Damn.
So you saying he got to be hard bodied to the end? That's what you're saying.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
You
for
talking all that
sure.
tough shit in your music. You that nigga in your music, right? So be that nigga in the streets.
Name
But
Name-
buddy ass Swiss
a
cheese.
Lucci song that you can think of off the top of your head right now.
Oh shit! What's the name of
Ooh.
it?
I haven't heard one.
Ooh, that's what
Damn, what's the name of that shit? Oh man.
Fuck.
Yo, it's been a minute. That's what he said, Lucci. I'm like, damn, it's been a minute.
Yo, I forgot the name of this shit. Bro.
Oh my
I got one of them
God.
songs.
Oh,
Wait, okay.
Oh,
It was like
no.
Feed the Streets or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Oh, that
Feed
is
the
him.
Streets. Yeah, Feed the
That
Streets.
is him. Damn. Yeah, I couldn't think of a
That
song
is.
right now.
That's
Damn.
sad.
that's the
Poor
one.
Lu-
That's
poor
sad.
dude, man.
So, what y'all think? Y'all think they should revisit his case and let the man out earlier?
What he going there for? Wasn't it like being the getaway driver?
Damn, I
Or
wish I
some-
had that information. I think he went
or
in for
some-
like gun possession. I think.
It was something like stupid. It was just like, dog, why were you a
How
part
long
of
does
that?
he have in there?
I don't know.
Like, how long is he supposed to be there for?
The way he talking, he got at least
Like-
5 years in that bitch.
It sounds like he got years.
Yeah.
Nigga said,
He said, "Let me out ASAP." Don't you think all them niggas want to get out ASAP?
Right.
Like,
exactly.
come on, bro.
Everybody getting beat up. Everybody getting stabbed. Like, who you?
Mm-hmm.
That's so
That's it.
violent, bro.
Oh, you that rapper, huh?
Yeah. Yo, it's bad when you look up how long is Lucci locked up for, and they can only give you barely any answers.
Damn.
You know
Oh,
it's
no.
bad when you can't figure out
What?
when you get out.
Damn.
Damn. You can't find
Listen.
it? Damn, bro.
Yeah, bro. It says
Listen.
all you can do is find out why was he in jail. TMZ talking about the stabbing, but like other than that, we don't even know how long you gonna be in there, bro.
He gonna whoop our ass when he see this.
Yeah,
Whenever
right.
he get out, you know what I'm saying?
You're right. Whenever you get out.
Hey, man, stab him
Yeah.
back.
Oh, so he was a part of a shooting
No.
back in December of 2020.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a shooting, but
Mm.
like, yeah, he did something. Yeah, too bad, man. Damn.
Y'all gonna pay for his commissary?
No.
Got it.
got that.
Why I got it?
You got him. You got it.
Nigga said, guard.
Guard.
Yeah, no, man. But no,
so
like on a
sad.
serious note though, I feel like people should really learn from this, and whatever you talk about in your music, be about that shit for real. Or you'll end up like Lucci.
True.
That's it. That's all I
Now
got
you
to
go
say about it.
This man get stabbed. He trying to make a message out of it. Damn.
I'm just saying, man. I'm saying, he didn't have to be in that situation. He had money. He lived in
He
a
did
nice
have
neighborhood.
He did have money. He just wanted to go back to the streets, bro.
I feel like for all the street niggas out there, bro, once you start to get that money and you make it, you don't have to live that life no more. You don't gotta live
That's
that life.
true.
No
There's
more.
no reason to keep up the I'm a hood this, I'm street this. Like you live in a mansion. Like
You
what's
think
the
Future's
point?
still in the trenches, bro?
Hell no. Hell no.
Nah.
That nigga don't even sip lean for real. He just be talking about this shit. He don't sip lean no more. That nigga be just like Marlon, drinking a cup of water.
Well, fuck you.
What the fuck?
That was so harsh, Mark.
Why, nigga? Because you staying healthy?
You mad at me because I'm committed?
Right. Like the fuck? But yeah, man. All right, y'all. Moving on. So people try to body shame Lotto for having like a BBL surgery. She responds with a bunch of videos showing her body off. Like, y'all not gonna play with me like that. I'm really that bitch. Da 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 da. Do y'all think that she should have responded like that?
I don't know.
Why does it matter though? Like, bro, it's so common. Everybody's getting it. I don't see what the problem is. Like, she did it.
Why
okay.
did she get but why did she get a surgery?
I guess she wasn't thick.
There's probably a bunch of factors to that. I mean, she's a rapper. She got big and everything now, and there's a certain image to keep up with. So, like, if all the other rap bitches got a BBL, then we get one too. I
don't see the problem with.
I thought she already had a lot. God damn.
You know what I'm saying? No, bro. She was skinny back in the day.
Yeah, she was kind of skinny.
She was
really?
Like when she really, she was hella skinny, bro. Like,
oh damn.
And I'm gonna put the clip in, but basically it was like a clip where she was playing with her friends and they were like singing a song, and her butt was like pointy. That she was pointing out, like. So yeah, everybody went off on it. Oh, they fucked up your surgery. Da, 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 da.
No, she looked good.
Yeah, that's just an angle, I guess. Angle of the video. I don't know. But
Big Lotto.
I mean, so tell me, Kayla, tell me, because you was one of the people that was telling me that niggas is dying from BBL surgery. So with this woman BBL surgery, you told me, I didn't even believe that. So
I mean, because if you go, because a lot of times when people hear, especially in America, they like to try and get it done for cheap. They like to get it for the low. That's what everybody does. If people don't do a lot of research, that's the problem. They don't research the people that they're going to or how long it takes to recover, what you need to do in the recovery process. People just show, oh, I look good now. They don't show how terrible it is going through that. And if you don't do it right, you can get blood clots and everything else. So I'm against cosmetic surgery like that in general, but if you got the money and that's what you want to do, then do it.
That's how you feeling. I mean, so let me ask you this, because it's a lot of women that's getting BBL surgeries. Do you think that it's a good thing for Black women in general, or do you think that there's some problems with that?
I'm a big proponent, like a person of just loving who you are and the way that you are. There's nothing that doing stuff naturally can't fix, but people want the easy way out, and that's the problem. Like, I don't understand what game, especially there's a lot of regular people, like people like us that don't have 7-8K laying around for cosmetic surgery trying to do that. They're literally trying to build, like,
I'm just saying, it don't make no sense. They it gotta be on like a discount or whatever, because everyone be getting it, yo.
Bro, it's like $3,000. $3,000, $2,100. It ain't that much, bro.
Bro, we putting that much money aside for the BBL?
Bro, definitely.
I'm telling you, what is it? Hector, one of our former guests, Hector was like, yo, BBL's got to be on sale, bro, because ain't no way. I've seen like at least 6 today. Because I'm like, dog.
The doctor's got to have the specials going on.
7,000.
Listen, everybody do it. Damn, that's probably a good one.
Yep. In Atlanta, too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times after you get the BBL, they recommend that you get in like a recovery house where people take care of you, because once you get cut up and everything else, you can't do a lot of the things that you was doing before on your own. But a lot of people don't worry about that. They fly home from Miami, bent over on the little seats in the airport.
I have seen that.
And it's a struggle when you're trying so much to upkeep something and you don't have the facilities to maintain that. So
they be wrapped in blood and shit, looking mummified and shit.
That's nasty.
Suffering for what? To live a regular life and still do you at the end of the day. Like, I don't know. I don't like it.
I feel like it's just a sad day for natural women, man. It really is, because it's like, now y'all all gotta see Lotto, y'all all gotta see Nicki Minaj, y'all all gotta
compete with the super booties.
It puts a negative connotation on women who's naturally good. Like, who was the girl? Baby Tate. When people was coming at her for her body, I'm like, no, that's how regular people look. Not everybody looks like that. You really realize half the people you think are natural got doctored up.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Ass with some stretch marks. Kendrick,
Shit,
what Kendrick tell y'all?
Oh my god.
What Kendrick tell y'all?
Boo.
I feel like
Not
we need to,
tomatoes.
bro. We need to go back to bullying women, man. We need to go back to bullying them.
Oh my god!
We need to bully
You know
them
what?
into
I
loving
second that.
themselves for real.
I'm for it. I second that.
Dead
I'm
ass,
not.
because
I'm not
it's
saying
getting
that.
bad,
What is
man.
wrong with
I'm
y'all?
not
Getting
saying
bad.
that.
These girls are 18 getting surgeries.
And that's
I
also
second
my
it.
problem. A lot of people are so young getting BBS. I'm like, your body hasn't even went through what it needs to go through. You probably would love your body at 26, 25 if you just let it happen.
We getting away from mental. Everything's physical now. If you don't even look the part, we don't give a fuck what you have to say. That's where we at with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's
That is
crazy.
very
bro.
true.
This shit crazy.
That is very
I was
true.
told today. I was asked today. They were like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." She was like, "Are you like every other black guy who has a podcast?" I was like, What does that even mean?"
Damn.
I was like, "Hold up, what does that mean?" She was like, black women, hate. I was like,
Yeah.
chill.
You know, we don't even
Look at y'all
talk
into
about
the
black
Chill.
men with
That's
podcasts.
not it.
You
Now,
said-
what'd you say?
What'd you say,
Oh,
Kevin?
no. Y'all getting looped in with the rest of the men with podcast group.
Yeah, I was like, nah. I was like, that ain't how we moving. But Ben over here saying bully women. I'm just,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
how I'm
bro.
moving. Fucking yeah.
damn,
Bro,
Yeah.
ain't
the
proving me
question-
right.
Listen, but they ain't never gonna see it. Like for real. Like, bro,
Mhm.
we don't even talk about what women
Not
are
even
offering
that.
on this
It's just like
podcast.
when you really deep in the message, it makes sense. It really does.
Yeah.
When you really think about it.
Everyone, I feel like everyone deserves to get bullied just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
little
Like
bit.
I'm not. Just a little
Because
bit.
because when you're not bullied or like talk about something, it just makes you kind of rethink things. You know,
It
you gotta
builds
be
character.
clown just for some dumb stuff that you do.
Facts.
I
Like
know
if we
somebody's
clown you
gonna
for
have
getting a
good
BBL,
character.
we'd be like,
You
why you
weirdo.
do that? Why you do that to yourself?
Now you look like an ant.
Damn.
weirdo
Why?
ass bitch?
Why? You were already
Sometimes-
thick before that.
That is all.
That's the
Yeah.
crazy part.
Yeah, but
Thick.
a lot of people do it for the curves or whatever, just to have like the unrealistic body shape, and it's just like
Hourglass.
Like, damn.
Which is
Like, damn,
cool.
bitch,
But it's like, get in the gym.
I'm like, then your belly
That's-
button up here now. Like, what the
Give me that.
fuck? Like,
your
Now
belly
your
button
belly-
is non-existent.
your belly button on your ass, bro. What the fuck did your doctor do? Cause I seen that shit the other day.
Belly button
I was
looking like a
like,
zipper.
damn. I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
damn, bitch. You can't even stick your finger in your belly button no more. What the
You
fuck?
can't even play with the belly button.
And
That's
don't get me wrong, like I'm all for trying to look better. You know, you wanna like what you see in the mirror. I'm all for that. But at some point, we still gotta be like, okay, I love
Just accept
myself.
it.
I love myself for who I am.
Gotta accept it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Accept your L's and keep it pushing.
Except your L's. All right. Speaking of L's, so we got Laverne Cox, who is a trans actor who aimed a joke at Will and Jada about their entanglement. And so we got a clip about that. And then she's gonna address it after.
Ooh.
Fingers crossed, this will hopefully be your year. We love you. Thank you for all the years of joy you've brought us. We can't wait for more Red Table Talk and more entanglements. And
Look back. Wait, I'm gonna run it back. Look at this goofy, bro. Look at this man. This goofy man. Will.
more entanglements. And
What the heck?
That's
Look,
hilarious.
it's the lean back. It's the lean back that kills me. It's just
Yeah,
like,
he's
Oh
so
my
fake.
God.
no more entanglements. No more entanglements.
He's definitely talking shit after this.
and then we got the response, Ben. If you can elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah, basically she got some heat in the media for it. They were saying that joke is played out, it's old, and it's distasteful. So she's gonna respond.
Of attention, I said to Jada, we're looking forward to more Red Table Talk and more entanglements, and that was the moment that many of you thought was tasteless and tacky and wrong time, wrong place. Vivica Fox said, "If no one is above critique. I like to hold myself accountable. This is part of my process as a human being. When I'm wrong, I try to promptly
Say what you want to say. Vivica A. Fox,
Talk
which
to
I
these niggas.
don't know exactly what she does, but I know this.
Oh my
name.
God! Again.
Oh,
Again,
shit.
again. I know his name. Don't know
Like,
exactly what she does. She actor?
bro,
Is she actress?
I'm gonna
Actress?
do
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
Vivica
cool.
Laverne.
Whatever.
Bro,
Oh, it's
bro.
Vivica Laverne.
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
No, I know Laverne. She was in Orange is the New Black. That's the only place I know.
Vivica is also an actress. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't come on live talking to me about this. You said what you said, and what we're gonna try to look. This goes back to it. Some people need to get bullied. What we trying to protect them for? We'll come out with books. Jada said what she said whenever she want to. You know what I mean? They all say what they do and do what they want. Say that, because that's the real thing that they did. Entanglements. Don't be trying to hide it from them and then try to act like that. Yeah. It doesn't matter, because you're what you're trying to get back in somebody's good graces. Okay. What I'm about to say here, y'all gonna be like, rah.
Yeah, let's go.
She's only doing all this extra I'm sorry's about this because she's trans.
Get the fuck out of this podcast.
Wait. Hold up.
What?
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
You're gonna get canceled, bro. What the fuck?
Hold.
Bro,
I'm saying this.
They on your ass.
Because she wants to maintain the respect of the other women who came at her about this. Do you can you understand where I'm coming from on that side of things?
I can see it.
Somebody understand it.
It's not
most
about
definitely
that, bro.
is, because
It's
no
not
one
about
in their right mind is really tripping about something that they said to a couple that actually did that. You embodied it too much. Shut up.
You said an out of pocket comment to them about a real life like hurtful situation, and the fact that you brought it up right now.
And what did Will Smith and them do? They laughed it off and kept it pushing.
Bro, come on now, they're actors, bro. Come on, you thought that was a real laugh?
So then they acting about the fact that actually did happen? I don't care that they're actors. It happened. So then own up to it. They laugh it off and keep pushing. Laugh it off and keep pushing. Why are you trying to get validation from
her doing that shady
other
ass
women?
Comment has not, bro. Her doing that shady ass comment has nothing to do with the fact that she's trans. Like her being trans.
No, that's not. No. You're making it the wrong thing. That's not what I'm saying. Her making that comment is her making that comment. Her coming on live and trying to make amends and sorries to the other women who did like the round table talk is to make sure that she's still good and cool with the other women here. That's my thing. Nobody would anyone else really go on live to really explain themselves about a comment? You're an interviewer. Don't explain yourself. You're only explaining yourself. Multiple people have brought up the entanglements and interviewed Will, interviewed Jada.
That is also very true.
You know what I mean? There's no need that you need to explain yourself to other women except to have.
And a lot of other reporters brought it up when it was fresh, like when it was just happening, versus now that months and weeks or so have passed.
Yeah, months, weeks passed. It's a joke now, and that's how she came off.
It's not for them.
It was a joke, and that's how she gave it off. There was no This is some extra stuff, bro. We don't care about this. You only doing this is to make you feel good and hope that next time you see these women in actually real life, you're accepted by the same group.
Wow. That's an interesting way of looking at it, man.
That's my way. Nothing against
people
who are trans, nothing like that. But also, you gotta know, like, you're not the same as them, and you feel some type of way from their opinion of you.
What do you think about that?
I don't think her response has anything to do with her being trans, so to speak. I just felt like, when you hear someone say something about you or say something that you said, you naturally just want to clear the air. Like, nah, I didn't come from a place of trying to be tacky. This is what I did, and here it is. Even in that video, I watched the rest of it. She went and said, this isn't an apology. I'm not apologizing for what I said, but this is just me, saying what it is I did, and then sharing my process as to why I did what I did.
I just hate explaining myself. Like, it's me. I hate having to explain myself for something that was actually said and I meant. You know what I mean? Like, if you meant that and you said it, and my thing is, even from what we just saw on the red carpet, she wasn't. the way she said it wasn't like with evil intent. It was like yo, we're ending the interview joking around. Can't wait to see more Red Table Talk. That's why I'm just like, yo, all that extra people wanted to talk on you. Don't address them. You're only addressing them for your own field.
She shouldn't have said it at all.
So who's to say she shouldn't have said it? So every person who ever interviewed Will Smith and Jada or brought that up should not have ever said it then.
Shit.
So why shouldn't she have said it?
Different context. Different context. I feel like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like it was so much. It really changed the outlook of how we view them, and it's such a negative like media attention that I think neither one of them wanted. So at this point, it's like I just feel like you're just bringing the cycle all the way back around, putting the
But in a
words back out
sense,
there,
they
putting
did
it back
want
on.
the drama that they had.
I don't think they did.
Because in a sense,
you can't say you don't think they did.
because
she
Jada
didn't have to say that shit on Red
Jada
Table.
didn't have to say that, and Jada also has really eaten off of this, ran with it. Do you understand? Will Smith compared to Jada, right? We're just going to compare them in roles and stuff they've done. You are married to Will Smith. That dude has done a lot, and Jada has done too. But we know what Will's done. She's taking this and is like, oh, this is my bread and butter right now, and I'm gonna run with it. Like people like books. Will writing books on
like
this,
it.
and
I don't like it.
nobody
I
should
don't like it either.
I don't like it.
I mean,
He's preaching right now. He's preaching because
nobody should
him.
like it, but
Nobody
people
told him
are
to
eating
come
it
out
up.
and
Like
say
people
that.
used to love
Rassan,
Will. People used to love the Will Smith and the Smith family origin, all that like crazy junk. Now, bro, I have no respect for it. Everybody is all over, from Willow to Jaden to the one that's in the military, which is randomly out there. One of the family members who's there. Everyone's all over. After Jada and Will and did all that junk, bro, I've lost all respect for this. This ain't no power couple. This is another actor. They're acting all day.
Damn. They acting about their lives. Shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's some people that you just don't want to know too much about their life, and that's like Jay-Z and Beyonce. We've never seen their
You
kids.
don't know shit about them.
How many kids? I be forgetting they got twins.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some stuff is just limited, and Jada said, "You know what? We gonna open this."
Nobody asked.
Run with it.
Nobody asked.
Nobody asked.
That's the part that people need to remember. Nobody asked.
I'm not fucking with it.
You're telling us all this. That's cool. You want to be open book, but just remember that nobody asked.
I'm not fucking with it.
You can't put shit out on the internet,
bro.
And then,
either way, that lady should have never asked them about this. She should have never joked.
She didn't even ask. She was joking.
It was a joke, though.
No, don't say that shit around me.
Niggas can't joke no more.
I can see how it came off as tacky though. Like the same thing that Vivica said in her response to that. She was saying it was tacky. And also the fact that she was like, you are setting yourself up to not be interviewed, not have that interview again. Like there are certain things that you shouldn't say. Like, okay, cool. They may have laughed at it, but now their PR person or their manager is like, yeah, we're trying to get away from that. So next time, keep it pushing. Like that's a good way to lose out on getting more opportunities if you stay in the wrong things for a joke.
Yeah, and then she's not even a comedian. You're not a comedian, so you shouldn't even make it. Like, don't even make that type of joke because it ain't gonna hit the same.
You're not
You know what I'm saying? It's not even gonna hit the same for real. Like,
cause it was me, I'd pull it to the side. I'm like, hey, look at this. Don't ever say shit.
Nah, bitch.
Like,
you gonna call her bitch?
Like, look here, little nigga. Don't ever say shit. I can tell
Look
that.
at little nigga.
Relax, bro. Look here, little nigga.
Wow.
Hit you with
they were like
hit you
really
with the deep
uncomfortable.
voice on you.
They were uncomfortable in that situation. They just tried to laugh it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Would you be uncomfortable too? It's like the fuck.
Jada is really bald. Like really. Like I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this. I was like, good God, wow, she has no hair.
No, she was losing her hair.
Oh really? I never knew this.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The more
she
you know.
said what? She said what? She was losing her hair. Based
Ben,
on what?
Can you put that photo of her looking in the mirror and seeing Tupac, please?
Yeah. No, for real.
Yo, them photos was killing me.
But this is just in. So speaking of Will Smith, he teases at a new I Am Legend sequel with Michael B. Jordan. What do y'all think about that?
I don't want to see Michael B. Jordan, but I do love I Am Legend. Dang.
Why you? What's up? What?
Bro, Michael B. Jordan is now the default
Niggas
black
is
character
bored.
in all TV shows, bro.
There is some truth to that. There's some truth to that. Yeah.
I feel like
That
feel
man be
like, I don't know.
jumping. Did you know that
Yo.
They're gonna put.
Michael B. Jordan is in Chronicle? Do y'all remember that movie?
Yeah. What
Right.
kind of movie was that? What kind of movie?
That was where like all the it was like he was in high school and like the three other kids like all got powers, and he was the first person to die in the movie also. But that's where I realized I was like, yo, this man is the default black character, bro.
But
I never noticed because like
everything.
this is before he got like this is like before not Beale Street. What is that? The Fruitvale Station.
Oh yeah.
This is before like because like I think that was the one that got him a lot more traction. But like he's in other movies and just like I'm like, oh
No,
he's not a bad actor.
He's in a lot of shit. Like, bro, he gets in the bag, bro.
He didn't do Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they saying.
I can see that. They'd be pushing him. But I don't know if I want to see him in I Am Legend like for number 2. It was a good movie.
He could probably do a really good job.
That shit's so damn sad though. Fuck, man.
What, I Am Legend?
Yeah, man, that shit's sad, bro.
Bro, the damn dog.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
they didn't have to take that man's dog. They didn't have to do that.
Dog was our main character, man. I was like, God damn it, they got his dog.
I really don't like when they recreate shit, but I'm not too.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't really care.
I don't really care.
Yeah, like damn, they're trying to reboot everything.
Every single thing.
Reboot that stimulus check. Shit. That's what you need to reboot.
Yo, they're rebooting Very Odd Parents. You saw that?
No, they're not.
Why,
bro?
Why?
It's a live action. It's a live action reboot. On top of that, yeah, it's a live action reboot, and but Cosmo and Wanda are still animated, so it's weird that they're adding animation to live action now, and this is how it goes. So it's like weird, but yeah.
As we transition, let's stick to trans, right?
Really, nigga?
I had to do it. I'm sorry. So, Texas Governor Greg Abbott is being sued for declaring transgender treatment as child abuse. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's wild?
I swear people wake up, right? And just be like, how can I mess up the world today? How can I mess with somebody today? Especially in places of power.
Why?
Why did he
wake
wake
up? Why are you investigating the parents about that?
Like, why?
Like for what?
It's too late
You're
now.
abusing that
Like,
kid. Who woke up?
Too late now. Like,
Kayla,
what you
how
mean
you
it's
feel
too
about
late?
this?
I don't know how to feel about it in a sense. Like I feel like his reasoning for labeling it child abuse is a way different reason than what people would like regular level-headed people would think about. Like I don't think he likes the idea of trans in general, but like on the sense of having people have their children get like trans treatment, I have a feeling about that because it's like I feel like you should just let kids be kids until they're really old enough to make a certain decision on their own. Like I can respect the 7-year-old coming to me and be like, hey, I feel like I'm like if a 7-year-old boy was like, hey, I feel like I'm a girl. Okay, cool. We can explore that, get counseling, make sure that's really what you want to do. And then when you get to a certain age that you can actually make a level-headed like decision about this, we can do that. But you allowing a 7-year-old kid to go ahead through treatment and stuff like this, I personally don't rock with that. But again, that's your kid. That's how you raise your kid. I can't tell anybody how to raise and be there for their child.
So. What you think about that, Marlon?
I agree with Kayla on that, honestly. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird topic because you don't really know, like, what's the appropriate age for your kid to really say they want to transition into another gender. Like, it's a real sticky ground because it's like, is it your choice or the child's choice? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
in what point in here do you guide the kid in a direction to just stay on a path of this?
But
is
it's
what
like,
you were born at.
But it's like you don't want to force your child to
do you actually guide them, or do we just like, because like yeah, we let kids be kids, but to some extent we do have to guide them in some sense to it.
Yeah, because and the thing is, there are a lot of people who transition and then once they transition realize this is really not what I wanted. Because you can, like, there are certain things that you can do and still be a boy, or still be a girl, or still be whatever you were born as, right? You don't have to make that step to do the things or live the life that you want to live. Like, if the kid said, oh, I want to transition, you ask them, okay, why? Oh, because I like dresses, I like this, I like guys. I mean, you can still be what you were born as and like those things. You don't have to be a whole different gender to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But what if they say,
So,
I don't feel like I'm a guy. I don't feel like I'm a
and that's
girl.
when we can explore that. But if you're telling me,
Therapy.
oh, I want to be a girl because I like dresses, I like the color pink, and I like this, you can be a boy and like all of those things.
Mm.
You don't have to transition to do that. And that's where being a parent steps in terms of guiding them. It's like, it's okay to be who you are and still be what you were born as. Like it's not a specific gender that has to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can accept that to like some extent. I could really much accept that.
I'm of the mindset that if you live under my rules, under my house,
Nah, nigga.
You're gonna do what I tell you to do.
Drop them, spit them facts, man.
You're gonna do what I tell you to do. You're
Spit them
too
facts,
damn
boy.
young to be making that type of decision. And what people don't like to talk about is the amount of trans people that have transitioned back to their original.
Yeah.
So look, man.
Yeah, I actually don't know too much about that process. I
Some
only
people
know
that's
of it
doing
going,
that, and it's
who
like
go one
dude,
way, and that's it.
You got to think about it. If you're fucking 13 years old, you transition, you've missed out on all that experience, all the dating, all that stuff. By the time you're 39, you say, damn, this ain't really who I wanted to be. Your life is pretty much done as far as that. As far as relationships are involved, starting a family, yeah, it is. You can't have a kid no more. You can't have a kid no more.
Yes, you can.
You done dismembered or
yes, you can.
Got surgery for that.
Well, what if I don't know. You can still have a family and everything. Adoption is still a thing. IVF, all types of surrogate. Like you got.
Yeah, but now we're cutting corners now. We cutting corners at this point.
This topic got Marlon lighting back up the blunt, bro. I'm dead.
It's just like I just feel like you gotta wait. You just gotta wait till they're an adult. And if they say, okay, look, I'm 18 years old, this is what I really want to do, Dad. Go for it. Put that dress on, nigga.
Put that dress on, nigga.
You know what? That's not the crazy thing is that's not the first time we've said this.
Yep. I'm gonna throw that little video up there too.
Said this on the pod.
Oh my god!
But that's a good segue. So, does age determine adulthood? What you think about that?
No.
Ooh, okay, yeah, we got difference in opinion.
It don't.
It don't.
Well, like, okay. At 18, are you an adult? Legally, yes. Legally, you're an adult. But sometimes at 18, you're not all the way there. You're not like, yeah. And I think that also just depends on like life experiences. I think I was talking to my dad before, and we were talking about who's the NBA player who has their daughter
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. We were talking about his trans child.
Yep.
Right? That kid thinks at a higher age than what it actually is because of what it's been around, what it's like the circles that it's running and different things. You think a little bit older than what you actually are.
Right.
So like we say, going back into the topic of like, yeah, you want to change your gender and do all these other things. She probably was thinking from a little bit of an older perspective when trying to do that, and it was accepted. Your family got money, you got stuff to do, you can do it. Goes back into it. Yeah, I don't think that age really just determines if you're an adult or not yet, in my opinion.
And you said it does, Kayla. So why does it?
I mean, to a certain extent, because it's like I'm not gonna run around and call a 7-year-old an adult just because they think higher. Because like from a very literal standpoint, yes, to a certain point, age does play a factor in being an adult. But also, there are certain teens in life who had life hit them to a point to where they had to start functioning as an adult. Like if they're doing real life adult things and doing things that adults, like people our age, aren't doing. Who am I to tell them that they're not an adult just because they're 17 when they're really taking care of business? So I'm on each side of that, you know.
Oh, you're on the fence.
This man Ben just want
get
all the
pushed out
problems.
the
Ben just want all the problems.
What you think about it, Marlon? What you think about it, Marlon, bro?
Listen. I agree. I think I agree with the sentiments that everybody said. Basically, it's like, bro, at a realistic age of 18, 17, if you're doing grown people shit, hey, you're. I feel like, hey, you should get respected as doing adult things. But I mean, if you're 5 years old, I'm not for this thing. Oh, because you're doing this and you're doing that, you're an adult. Like I feel like it's more common sense when it comes to these things, honestly. Like, I feel like that's not a hard question, honestly.
It depends on how you look at it. You know, you could look at it from a legal perspective. Legally, no. If you're 15, no, you're not an adult. But you could look at it morally. Morally, depending on what you've been through, you could be 15 and you could be taking care of your little brother. You're an adult.
You a kid. You a kid taking care of a kid.
Morally, you could be 15 and you could take somebody's head off. You're an adult.
You're a kid killing.
It depends on what you do. In my eyes.
Kodak Black.
I don't get that one.
You don't get what one?
What you mean by that?
Well, didn't we just talk about this last episode, which was Kodak is how old?
24.
21.
I thought he was 21. He's 24.
Okay, so yeah, Kodak's 24, and we were saying he's lived more life than the average person in and out of jail, things like that. You've been 16, 15, doing a lot of the stuff that you've done. How much of an adult does it make you? In the end of it, you're like, dang, you've been through some stuff, bro.
Yeah,
it's aged you. It literally, life has aged this man in multiple ways outside of just regular 24, bro. Kodak don't look 24. How old do you look?
27.
Yeah.
Right? Like the stuff that he's been through, the life experiences that you describe have aged you as well.
That's a fact. And then just like his character, he's so like goofy.
Yeah.
So he seems childish, but what he's actually been through is so different. Like, bro, you've seen some things, but he don't talk about it for real. He put it in the music. So I kind of respect that, but yeah, that's where I look at it. All right, moving on. So Joe Biden believes in funding the police. Do y'all agree with that? Should we fund the police?
Believes in funding the police?
Yep.
In funding.
What you think, Marlon?
The police.
Okay, in the bigger scheme of things, funding the police isn't a bad thing if they're doing the right job. I feel like, bro, they're supposed to protect and serve. I feel like that should not be a complicated issue that Biden believes in that. But at the same time, it's like, hey, the police haven't shown us at any point in the last couple of years that they're trustworthy or they're somebody that I can rely on for my protection. So it's kind of like it's gonna be split down the middle, regardless of how you look at it. Like, that they haven't done none of the right things, and nothing has even been put in place to protect us from these type of situations. So it's kind of like, it is what it is.
So you're saying don't? Okay.
It doesn't hurt us or benefit us. Like either way, we're still in the same position. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it shouldn't be a shock that he says that, though. I don't know. It shouldn't be a shock, and it shouldn't be a headline. His son was in the military. There's other people. You're the president. You can't just knock off all the police. Those people who got you elected, or not really, but you can't just turn on them.
Yeah.
But hey, if you want to fund them in the right direction, because I think that every police officer should know sign language.
I feel like that.
Every police officer should know sign language. Offer it. I saw a video and I felt really bad because they didn't know at first. And then like one officer didn't know it, and I was just like, everyone should know this, because that sucks if you're deaf and just trying to figure it out. But yeah, there's just certain things. I think if you're gonna fund it, you need to fund it in the right direction and provide the proper trainings and things to deal with people, because people are crazy. Yeah, that's the best answer I got.
What you think, Caleb?
I mean, I guess the same thing is like, fund them how? Like, where exactly is the money going to? Because if we just giving the police department to divvy up how they want to, I have no faith, no trust in that whatsoever. So, I mean, if you're funding them for different programs, like teaching them how to do sign language or teaching different departments to handle certain situations, because a lot of the times when we're calling the police, we're calling them to face a wide variety of issues that they're not well versed in. So they could be walking into anything. So I'm like, I don't get, what are we giving them money for? Like, if it's not for any of those reasons, then no. The answer is no.
I feel like we gotta allocate it. So my answer is no. Leave it as the way it is. Allocate it. Put it into training. There should be a police training class for students. Like, you should be able to know your Amanda rights. You should be able to know what to do if you get pulled over.
I think there is.
You say it should be standard?
Yeah. Yep, it should be standard nationwide. You shouldn't have to select that class because that's something that really, that's important to your well-being in this country. So
yeah,
that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? All right, moving on. So what we got? Does horoscopes really matter in terms of compatibility? Let's go, Kayla. Yeah, let's get it, cause I already know. Yeah.
What you mean you already know?
I already know how y'all be, bro. I know how y'all be.
Not y'all. You talking about the wrong type of people. No, I'm a Leo first off. No, but for real. To be honest, no, I don't think it's like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're a
Cut the cow.
Yeah, you capped up right now. You really capped up. You really capped up right now.
How am I capped up?
How?
All right. Explain to me.
Goddamn well. What's a sign that you feel that you don't mess with, or you're not compatible with? Yeah, because you all got one. Yeah. You got one. I know you do. Mm-hmm.
Say it.
Well, I feel like if I answer that, it's gonna no.
You trying to be
how you gonna come on the Realmatic podcast and not try to be real? No tomato.
Okay. I feel like a sign that I don't necessarily mesh well with is Gemini.
She came here with an agenda. She said, "Look, I'm gonna keep this shit on the low. I'm not saying nothing. You don't like Gemini?"
But even then, I don't.
Why?
I don't. Me personally, I just think they're very flip floppy.
Damn.
Sorry to all Geminis out there, like y'all. Not for me.
Well,
but saying that to say in terms of a relationship, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, I can't date you specifically because you're a Gemini." I'll probably say I can't date you because I don't like you as a person. You're not
gonna spin it, but the real reason is because
you
spinning that motherfucker. You spinning that.
I'm not spinning it.
You know really damn well if you find out this nigga is a damn Gemini, you like, all right, look, all right.
Girl, what happened? Girl, what happened to such and such? Oh, he was a Gemini.
No, what? No. I'd probably be like, oh, I didn't fuck with him because he did this, but it just turned out that he was a Gemini. So I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah, all right.
Does it? But in all honesty, does it truly matter? Do you feel like it actually plays a huge role into it?
No, it does, bro. It does. There's some truth to it, man. Yeah, bro. There's some truth. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't want to say what I really want to say because that shit is disrespectful.
Marlon, say what you want to say, bro.
Yeah, say what you want to say.
Y'all got on me. No, say it.
No. But like, listen, like I respect females with all the respect in the world.
See?
But it's like to me,
are we that type of
like, just don't make no promo with this shit. I'll be mad. Listen, there's all the horoscopes and signs and just like that. Like, oh, I can't fuck with him because he's a Scorpio. He an asshole. And I don't feel like only hoes really say that shit just to make an excuse for people being bad, for people being bad. Like I feel like your like sign or whatever does not like indicate whether you're a good person or a bad person. Or whatever. I just feel like it sounds dumb as shit. And females will talk about this shit all day long. They'll say, oh, everybody in the workplace, that's a cancer. And it's like, bitch, it doesn't really fucking matter. It don't matter. It just doesn't matter in the slightest at all. Like I feel like man. No, bro, cause these whole
got me dizzy, boy. Y'all be spinning shit. It wasn't about whether the person is good or bad. It's about is the person compatible with you based on their sign.
But how would you know?
Still know.
You don't know.
So Marla, is there
that shit is pointless?
What sign do you not like?
Shit is pointless.
Because I know you got
pointless. I don't fuck with Scorpios, but in reality, like, but in reality, it's about this shit is pointless, bro. I real deal, like, I hear about this shit every day in my life. And it's pointless. It does not do nothing for you. It doesn't make your relationship better. It doesn't make your relationship worse. If you a nigga that's like having them horoscope shit coming on your phone, that's all. If you one of them niggas that like have that horoscope shit on your phone, I just feel like
Marlon just trying to clean it up. So just say that you know like, I'm Scorpio. Keep it on
it's dumb. Horoscopes are dumb. It's dumb. I don't.
So then if you found out somebody was Scorpio,
I think horoscopes are fun. They're fun, I think that's part of the aspect of it is fun,
bro. Niggas, just say niggas are bored. But at the same time, damn, I'm glad somebody said it. These niggas are bored, bro. Because you telling me that, bro, that shit is weird.
No, but I also agree with you when people they try to use it as like a cover up for who they are. Like, oh, I'm doing this because I'm a Leo. I'm doing this because I'm such. Like, no, you're doing this because
and that makes you a bad person. Like, what the fuck? Like, no.
Nah, man.
I'm gonna respect you because you a Libra, nigga.
Don't hide behind your sign.
Yeah,
no, like, bro.
You know what you do? Like, look, I'm a Taurus. I am. I'm a Taurus, and there are the certain traits that Taurus are supposed to have, and sometimes I do emit some of those little personal traits, and I'm just like, yeah, I most definitely do, but I don't be like, oh yeah, I'm a Taurus. I don't care.
I'm just like, this is not coming out of thin air, y'all.
Bro,
Virgos and Tauruses, they get along. It's a reason why so many of my homies are Tauruses.
Like, bro, why you care about this?
I'm not saying
you're a grown man.
I'm not saying
black man. As a black man, why do you care about this?
You went from grown man to black. You are black.
As a grown black man.
A grown man.
Care about this?
I'm not saying that. Look, if she's this certain sign, I'm not gonna fuck with her at all. I'm not saying that. However, there is some truth to it. There is some truth to it.
I do believe there is a level of truth to them, though.
Yeah, I gotta heed.
But just like anything, you're not going to fit rigidly within the box. Like, there are a lot of things people say about Leos. I'm like, I don't resonate with that at all. That's not even who I am as a person. But like certain things, I can say, yeah, I kind of do that.
Facts, but it is just like you're getting yourself ready. You're getting yourself ready for the person that you dealing with. Over it. Because it's like,
this
okay,
shit is pointless. Okay,
right. I see what you're doing.
This is pointless.
Oh, this is why you do that. Okay.
This is
you doing the same thing that Shawty did?
Women, but holy, bro, they be bored, bro. They be bored. It's okay if you bored, but bro, like me being a Leo or whatever does not have like an indication whether I'm good or whatever. Like no.
What's your sign, bro? What's your sign, bro?
I'm a Capricorn.
You a Capricorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that. That's the thing.
He sounded so upset to give up that piece of information.
Yeah, right. Like I had a gun to his head.
I'm a Capricorn.
Because boy, even you asking me the question is kind of pointless. It's kind of like why me being a Capricorn has anything to do with whether like you fuck with me or not. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's
weird to not know your sign though. Like I've ran across people that didn't know.
It's a fun question to ask. It's just a fun thing to ask. Oh, what's your sign? Okay, cool. Yeah. Like it's a fun thing to get into at the same time. This nigga's out here just like,
oh, I don't know. What the fuck you mean you don't know? You grown as hell, don't know what sign you. What the fuck?
I respect you more that you don't know. Because honestly, it's like
you respect them more if they don't know.
Yes, because
you are lost in this world.
Bro, I'm not asking nobody.
Why do you not know your sign?
Bro, I'm never asking nobody their sign. They probably asking me first. Never. No, never. You know, it's pointless, bro. I feel like, bro, there's better things we could talk about other than the fact that, I'm a fucking Capricorn and you're a Leo. Like,
because I feel like, man, if you vibing with somebody, it don't matter. It don't matter.
So why am I asking that? Like,
but I'm just saying sometimes. No, I'm saying the girls usually ask. The girls will usually bring it up.
I know.
So, all right, you bring it up. All right, what's your sign there? Okay, that's how we moving. All right, then I know what I'm doing.
And then it's like, okay, I'm just supposed to assume this bitch crazy because she a damn Aquarius. Okay, like that shit like weird, bro. Like that shit is weird. But, hey, go crazy, have y'all fun. I'm not gonna ruin y'all parade.
Yeah, all right.
I'll ruin their parade.
All right. Speaking of dating, though. Could y'all date outside of your faith? So could you date somebody that is different religion? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's a respect thing. Like if you have to be able to respect that person and respect what they believe in, because you're not always going to agree on everything. And even though religion is probably a very big thing, if you can work past that, if you really care about that person, it shouldn't really matter. Like I'm not going to impose my beliefs on you, and you shouldn't try to do the same with me.
I think you're a Catholic. Yeah.
I'm not. You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Rasan? We had this conversation like years ago in high school.
Oh good God. Oh good Lord. High school, and the talks of religion are a different breed.
What?
Oh, we know.
Yeah, but we had this conversation before. But I don't think it was a bad conversation. I think we kind of came to that same resolution. It's like you have to be able to respect that person and what they believe in. Like I'm not going to get you to believe in Jesus.
I made a girl cry about her religion. Very disrespectfully.
Satan.
Oh
God. Okay, you believe in Satan? That's cool. I guess. Okay,
but
you're like a little devil baby. Okay, go crazy. I'm not gonna get. I like love is love, bro. I feel like, granted, I will hope you're not a Satanist, but bro, like you know what I'm saying. Hey, live your life.
Have you ever watched those videos? They would be like, they put all like multiple different religions in a room together.
I think so.
And they yeah, it's Jubilee. Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I watched it. It was like atheists and like Satanists all together in the room, and they kind of just all ask questions and question each other's beliefs. And it's kind of interesting to see where everybody thinks. Or like I think I think like the Satanists were like trying to make it seem like because the devil wanted people to have knowledge, he was doing the right thing, and God was doing the wrong thing by trying to withhold knowledge from them. And that's kind of interesting to see how other people think about this type of these stories that we've been told. So I think it's just a respect thing. And I think it's always interesting if you're dating somebody outside of your faith, they're going to teach you some other things that you didn't know, or you're going to learn some other things from that. Like, you know, if I knew somebody who was like really deep into like the Islamic faith, I really would want to know a little bit more about that in their essence. Like, I don't have like a deep religion and everything else, but it might be kind of interesting to know.
So I'm glad y'all said that. So let me go ahead and play devil's advocate, right?
Here we go.
Would y'all date a Satanist?
Yeah.
How deep depends on what their views are.
Very deep.
How deep are you in the faith?
Yeah.
Very deep.
Like,
are we talking like you rocking like the chain?
Like
you in it deep like that, or like
how weird we get?
You talking like it's a low key? I'm deep in it, but
yeah, it's low key. Like, you know, regular person. When they go home, they got the candles set up. They got the pentagram, all that shit.
Cool. If I walk in your room and I see it, like,
I'm gonna let you do you.
Yeah, I'm playing 2K.
Kayla, stop. Why
are you?
I'm gonna ask questions.
I know why. I know why you think I'm capping.
I
think you think I'm capping. I know you think I'm because I'm a very religious person. I'm a Christian at the end of the day. But at the same time, I respect people. I'm not gonna sit and say, "Oh, you're dumb because you believe in such and such." Because I'd be irritated. I'd be irritated if somebody coming to me like, you're stupid because you believe in God. I'm like,
no.
I didn't even do nothing to you. Like, I didn't try to convert you. I didn't try to baptize you or none of that. This is who I am. I'm not a Bible thumper. Bible thumpers, that's a different entity. I don't like those type of Christians because those are the type of hard-headed Christians that won't understand that. But me, I'm like, okay, yes, me personally, I'm very religious. But at the same time, I'm not going to tell you, oh, you're dumb because you don't believe in God. Because I could that if anything that goes against my own religion by judging someone else, by telling them that they're dumb. So why would I contradict myself?
Because you're trying to date this person. You're telling me that you could date somebody that is going to.
Let's just put it in the scenario.
Lit a lamb's throat.
You walk into old dude room, right? Just coming over, just come hang out. Nothing like that. You walk into his room and you see 6-point star across the floor with like a whole shrine with the candles. And he's like, yeah, what's going on? You want to watch something on TV? And you ain't gonna ask him no questions about why.
Believe y'all. I can't believe y'all right now. Y'all really gonna sit up here and lie to my face like that? Like y'all gonna fuck with somebody that's using a Ouija board? Are y'all kidding me?
I would.
Hey, you want to contact somebody?
Oh my god, bro! Oh my god!
I would.
You
If it
capped
doesn't
up.
affect if it doesn't affect my life in a negative way, and you just doing your thing, and I can play 2K while you doing your thing, I'm cool.
So you saying you cool
ever,
with her summoning the devil in the background while you playing 2K?
Listen, bro. I would never marry you. I
You
would
cool
never
with the
marry you.
soup? With the cat?
If we date, we
the
we
cat
dating
bone
little
sticking
shit,
out the soup?
bro, playing my 2K.
They
I
ain't
never had
cool.
her
I
cook for
think
me.
that's a good point though. I would date you
She's
as
never
far
cooking
as
for
like
me.
making something long term. Like, am I thinking about marrying that person? Maybe not. But I have a problem
Why
with
you
dating and
trying
having
to
a
date
second
him?
chance.
Exactly.
Bro,
What
sometimes you
are
wanna
you
date.
doing? What are you
Sometimes
doing
you wanna
We
playing
can
with
be
that
friends.
nigga? Why are
We
you
can
playing
come
with
to
the
the
dark
Date
forces?
around.
You playing with
Why?
black magic.
Why? Man, wanna why?
Yeah.
What?
Because I'm fucking. That's why.
You got the devil on your penis. You got the
Listen,
devil on your penis. I don't know what you mean.
After
Not
correction,
it's
I'm fucking the devil out of her.
You willing to
Hey,
sell your
relax.
soul for a little sex, bro?
Never said that. Listen, I'm trying to bring it to the light.
You said basically?
Oh my god.
I never said that. I'm trying to bring it to the light.
That's what
Bring
you
it
said.
to
I'm
the
trying to-
light.
I'm trying to save her soul, man. Relax.
But like going back to Rod's point, it really just depends on the type of person that you are. If you're not a super religious person, then you can make it work with anybody. But if you're like who you truly say that you are really in your shit, you wouldn't fuck with somebody that's not in your shit. It just don't make sense. It just don't make sense.
Christian mingle.
No, stop it.
Y'all agree?
What? With what?
What I just said.
Sure, I'm fine with that because I made the point. Marlon and Gayla here over here, like, yeah, I like.
I mean, yeah, I'm fucking. I mean, it is.
Show me what you do with your Ouija board.
Right, like what you mean? Baby, where's this blood coming from? Like, what the fuck? Like, nah,
meanwhile,
man.
there's a cat in the bathroom.
I'm like, this is blood. Okay. Like, I'm not stressing it. It's okay.
I'm not stressing it.
This is the most relaxed nigga in the world. He is not stressing his salvation at all.
I'm dating, bro. I'm not. Listen, that's her life. That's not my life, bro. I'm dating. I'm praying to my Bible, bro.
I'm praying like soon as I leave the crib, I'm going like, hey, God, I'm so sorry.
I'm in the car like, God, listen, you know my heart, but look, that coochie is on fire,
Right, you
bro.
know.
That shit is lit, bro. I'm sorry,
Niggas
bro.
ain't shit.
6 more months, please.
They sold for a crumb. For a crumb.
For a crumb of pussy. I'm dead.
Yeah, man.
So, all right, y'all. Why are less people going to church?
Because
oh, that's simple.
Really, I don't know.
I feel like
because we've lost faith.
Nah, modernization does like push the church to the sidelines.
That is what I was saying. I agree with them in terms of modernization. Like, it's just like people don't even make time for it.
I'm just saying,
I think that's a big reason.
Today to build the civilizations with the church being the focal point, and think about it. And today, like, bro, you can get the church on your phone. You don't necessarily got to go to a physical church.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, remember, it used to be a church on every corner. Now it's like, bro, you got to drive a little bit to get to a church. Like, it's not a good church at that. Like, and then there's so many religions now, and so many different faiths and different ideologies and way to live. I don't necessarily like. Granted, it's important in society, but I feel like everybody's not going to church, and everybody's not going to church on Sundays. And if you do that, I think I respect you more if you do, because I feel like that's very noble, and I feel like that's very traditional. But in 2022, it's not really happening.
You don't hear people on Sundays like people, like when people ask, "Hey, what are you doing on Sunday?" Like, "Oh, chilling, nothing." And like no one's saying, "Oh yeah." No one's saying, "Oh, I'm going to church in the morning." Like, no one's saying that for real anymore. And part of that is because we're in an era of like social media where everything is literally online, on live, everything else. You can watch church on your phone. It does, like, you don't have to go anywhere anymore. And I think that's also the problem, especially with the pandemic. It's like being home is what is the thing now. Like, I can do everything from my house. Why do I have to go?
I don't even go. I don't even see y'all niggas. And then honestly, shit, let me be real about this. The only time niggas stepping inside of a
folk.
I'm just saying, the only time niggas are stepping inside of a church is for a wedding or a funeral, bro. Like, niggas ain't doing that no more.
Yeah. And then it's
They
like,
send
bro,
the envelope home.
Marlon, you gotta pay your tithes, man. You gotta pay your tithes, bro.
They send the envelopes home.
Gotta pay your tithes, man.
I get the mail at home to pay my tithes and offerings. Like my church
Really?
sends me the mail. Like, hey,
Wow.
I know you're home. Yeah, it is, but
They said we need to pay our property tax.
You
For
asking
real.
for money?
We need to pay our mortgage.
What the fuck going on?
I think church don't get no goddamn website.
But nah, like I feel like in terms of church, it's not cool anymore. It's not cool to go to church.
When was church ever really cool?
It was cool.
In
Church cool.
I feel like it was cool in, Martin Luther King time. I think it was cool back then. To be going to church. Everybody was wearing suits. Them niggas was wearing suits every day.
Nah, dead for real. They really were wearing suits every day.
But that was the fashion. But that was the fashion though. That was the
fashion.
That wasn't like
you said
niggas had to wear suits regardless. Niggas wearing suits regardless, but that's the fashion back then.
Yeah, but still, like church was a big part of the community.
Because church was the pillar of society, and that in church was the pillar. Church is not the pillar now.
You know what the pillar is now?
Money.
It could be money, but it could be social media.
It's definitely social
media.
But
I also believe it's like now people will say that they're spiritual versus being religious. They believe in a higher power and they believe in doing certain spiritual things, but necessarily going off a denomination or a certain religion is not their thing. They believe in energies and spirits and stuff like that versus going to church and doing what the Bible says or anything like that.
That's true. And it's like it's time consuming. You gotta drive there.
You ain't got time for God, Ben.
Like you make time for what you want to make time for.
Ben, not say it.
It's time consuming. I ain't gonna say all that. I'm just talking to like this shit take hours.
You ain't got time for Jesus.
You ain't got time for your Lord and Savior.
Yo, but yeah, it's time consuming.
Now that I think about it,
huh?
I don't see Jehovah's Witnesses anymore either. They don't come knocking at your door no more.
Because you know what happened? Back to the beginning, we bullied them.
Did we?
We was not answering that door.
Don't nobody know damn Jehovah's Witnesses.
Hell no, yeah.
Bro, we bullied them. Twitter, Instagram. They say, "Yo, stop knocking at our doors."
We know they ain't doing it no more, bro.
They stopped. They said we
are not
enough.
hitting the street.
We witnessed enough. There you go.
Damn. We witnessed enough.
You close the blinds and everything.
Closing blinds. They felt the disrespect from us now.
I also believe that religion is going to be obsolete in the future. I do believe that. I do believe
it
that
will unite the world with one true religion.
Possibly. I think with...
You're going to follow the Georgia Guidestones, my boy.
Yeah.
Y'all know about that? Yeah, Ben know.
Yeah, I know about that. But that's a throwback for real. But yeah, I feel like with like the progression of technology, it's going to become obsolete. People are going to start looking towards
pray to the phone
robots. Honestly, robots are going to start to like answer all of our problems and shit. People are going to start thinking, what do we need to pray to God for? It's right here. So yeah. One day they'll revisit this.
Damn, that was right.
Right. All right, y'all. Let's get to the last one. D.L. Hewley. He believes that Kanye West is stalking Kim Kardashian.
He is.
That
woman it's never been fun. It's never been fun. That's not from her house. Listen, I think that I've watched too many times when things like that happen and a woman or somebody's not believed and then things escalate. Yeah. He is stalking her. You could think it's cute. If it was my daughter, I'd do something about it. I don't think it's funny. I think that you can't write a beat so good that you get to do these things. And society laughs it off because they say, well, she showed her ass all the time and he's this and he's that and that. At a certain point, the difference between him and a restraining order is about 20 hits and a couple of $100 million. I think that Kanye wouldn't get no pussy at all if he didn't write no hits. You know that.
What y'all think about that? Y'all think he'd still pull some hoes if he wasn't rapping and shit?
Listen,
yeah.
After I seen,
yeah.
I don't know. I seen the documentary.
Yo, Kanye,
he weird, bro.
He is weird, man.
He a weird nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but Kanye lives off of the stuff that he's done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for the stuff that he's done, what would he be without it? Like, if he didn't have Yeezy and god dang, and like a lot of his beats, or if he never met Jay, or like certain things, where would he be?
It's true.
Questions.
Like he's not the kind of dude. He don't like he counts on this mystique.
Right.
And in the end, she got just as much bread as she is.
Yeah.
And why talk to him? Pete Davidson is a scribe. Like I don't get what the point is of threatening him. Like if you threatening to do this for your woman, all they gonna do is her harder.
Hey.
Good point.
He has a point. Fully.
You got a point.
And Kanye, I think I've finally been released from the Kanye curse because I ain't really looking for the music no more. I think I finally realized it.
You're not looking for Donda too?
Nah, bro.
What?
I don't care.
Damn.
Because it's not gonna add anything. It's not gonna progress anything in music. What is it? What's it doing?
Progress anything in music,
bro? Kanye has added his big contribution to music. He's done it.
He reached his peak. I feel like he has nothing less to offer you.
I believe that.
I disagree.
No,
Kanye about to change the way we listen to music.
He been changing the game. He doing it right now.
Is he?
He is. He the only nigga that start making gospel music. He the only rapper to start doing that.
But is the music good though?
That doesn't matter.
No, bro.
That doesn't matter.
What the fuck? No,
it doesn't matter.
Kanye ain't starting the way. It does matter. He's not doing this no more.
He's the only person to go in and make a concert out of his music, and that be the first time that you listen to it.
Because he has hype, bro. He's Kanye West, bro. I'm sorry, like,
he's a
the
legend.
music he's making, bro.
He's fully a legend. Yes,
and he's still doing it. He's still cementing himself.
But he's not making good music. It's just like you putting songs out.
You can't really say that though, because niggas fuck with it.
Last question: was Donda more about how good it was, or the whole spectacle around it? Like what I'm just saying, because bro, that album to me, in the long run, it was good in moments. But like, was it more big just about how he promoted the album in the first place?
It's all about the promo, bro. But let's keep it a bug though. It was one of the best albums of that year.
But it wasn't
like how you feel about it.
It wasn't that many great albums that year.
But what dropped that year?
Like fucking Drake dropped that year. Like, bro, it was a lot of shit that dropped.
Yeah, and that all came from the build up, bro.
There's a lot of shit that dropped that year. I ain't gonna lie to you. The only shit, bro, there's a lot of shit that dropped. And the only two things nigga cared about was CLB and Donda.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Because of all the overhype about something and forcing us to listen to it,
like,
listen to it.
Dude,
Kanye literally took over. Kanye,
like, come on, bro.
Took over your Apple Music for almost every other week,
bro.
You were forced to listen to him. Bro. We literally were forced to listen to him.
It was good. It just wasn't.
It was
great,
good.
bro.
It was good. Was it? Okay.
Good, but
did Kanye drop an album that was world changing to music?
No.
You can make the case, yeah.
No.
You can make the case.
No.
You can.
No.
Setting a standard for what it could be to be a performance or to like set up a show, cool. Yeah. But did that album progress music? No.
You can't say that. You didn't. You can't say that.
No.
Can't say that.
So
you
can't
take that
album
away.
progress music?
Yeah, because you can't take away the performance aspect of it. That's a part of the music.
So then you show people that it's cool to have a really good production team, not to make a really good album.
No,
that's what it is. Like,
so why didn't anybody do that?
The people do concerts. It's huge.
Niggas are not Kanye, bro.
Nobody did that before though. Nobody said, "Okay, I'm gonna play my music for the first time for y'all."
Rappers do that all the time.
No, they didn't.
They play a single at a concert.
People may not do
public?
whole albums, but people do that in terms of, I got some new music that I'm gonna drop right now. Yeah, some people do that all the time.
Not for the public, they do that for like their friends and shit.
No, I've been at concerts and heard songs for first times, and it was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Kanye just did it to y'all for a bit.
Right, just name that artist for me that was doing that.
Denzel Curry, A$AP Ferg did it. Who else have I seen do that? Tyler did it. Tyler did it for what song was that?
For a song though. They didn't do it for the album, right?
It's what it is. Kanye
That's what I'm
gave y'all the
saying.
whole album and then changed it 4 more times.
Yeah.
And the niggas had heard the shit before it actually officially came out. So it's kind of like at the end of the day, it was more about the performance than the art, bro. The art was just okay.
Actually,
Like it wasn't better. It wasn't better than
It's a part of the art.
his albums. Because what was, bro? The art was mid. It was mid art, bro. It wasn't his best project ever.
I don't
bro.
like being held ransom to listen to music.
Like, bro, let's be honest about this shit, right? Like, bro, that features were better than him on that fucking album. Like, come on now, like, yeah, every feature he can get,
I'm off
and
the
then
grid.
his verses were garbage, bro. Like,
Got tats on my
I
wrist.
feel like
time-
when you talk
every
about
time
Kanye, it's not just the music; it's the full package.
bro,
It's
his bars were
everything.
garbage, bro. His bars were ass on that album, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time his parts come on and any of them songs, I really turn that song off because it's like you ain't saying shit. Like, bro, I fuck with you, but you ain't saying shit. Like,
No more photos. No more. No more.
and it makes me mad because I know you. I know you can spit some real
Bezos.
bars on this shit. Like, bro, come on, don't do this shit.
Get out of here.
That's an expensive ass album, bro.
You said what? That's a what type of album?
That's an expensive ass album, bro. Like, come on now,
I'm not spending $200 for a Kanye album.
He changing the game, man.
bro.
Man,
He changing the
did
game
all
whether y'all
that.
like it or not.
He did all that to drop a mid ass album.
Kayla, what do you
then
think?
drop
We gotta pull you back in here. How are you feeling?
Huh?
How you feel about this?
I mean, we kind of went off on a whole different tangent.
We did,
Let's
and that's
look
why I'm like,
at
let's
the
pull it
question
back.
Yeah, we did.
Let's pull it back. Is
I mean,
Kanye
as
being a
far-
stalker?
I think so to a certain degree. He's doing a lot of just like in your face stuff. Like, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Let it be what it's gonna be. Like, she don't want to be with you. It's obvious that y'all can't necessarily reconcile whatever differences y'all had. Let's not make this difficult. Let's not make it an entire spectacle. Like, it doesn't have to be put on blast every other day. Like we don't have to see what y'all problems are every other day. Like, just go through it and do what's best for your kids. You have 4 kids out of this. What are they gonna think when they see that, oh, you bought a house right next to our old house? Why are you not living here if that's the case? They're gonna have they're gonna have those questions. Why are you attacking Pete? What did Pete do to you? You done went through two different girlfriends after saying that, oh, I want Kim back, I want my family back. Why are you still dating? Like, you're doing a lot of goofy stuff. Like, just relax. Like, what is it that you
Kim
really
clones,
wanna do?
man?
I just don't get it. And to a certain extent, it's like you're being a stalker in a sense. You're doing a lot of stuff to stay in this woman's face, and it's clear that she's trying to move on, and you're trying to keep things in her face as well as in our face as well, and it just doesn't make sense to me.
I'm just
So
saying,
in a sense, I
Kanye
think
could really upgrade all day. He can do it. Get himself a new girl. You can still keep contact with your kids. Yo, give a quick hi bye to Kim. Hey, what up? Let me get the kids. Boom. Y'all have little conversations, but you can level up. Get yourself a black woman. For real.
No.
want
Leave the
that.
black women alone, please. Just leave them alone.
Wow.
Yeah, don't
leave us
even.
alone.
No, y'all
Take
don't want him.
Stop that.
Nope.
Black women don't want him.
No,
Nope.
Black women are not therapy.
Stay with them white women. You know what I mean? Stay with them Armenian
Black women are
women.
not therapy. Damn, that's the quote.
Because
I'm dead. Wow.
a lot of people say, oh, you need a black woman because they go, oh, a black woman's gonna fix you. No,
Marlon.
a therapist is gonna fix you.
Yeah, Marlon.
A psychiatrist is just gonna fix you, bro. Not a black woman.
Facts.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
like,
Kim
a black
said
woman
no,
is not.
denied. We don't want you over here because your problems we cannot solve.
Nope.
We are not the go-to to fix that, man.
Hey, it's gonna stress that
Go
woman
see
out.
somebody.
He gonna stress that woman.
You got
out,
enough
bro.
money to go see somebody. Do that.
What you talking about, dead ass for? You the one that said he should do that. Marlon.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm just saying, dog. That shit crazy.
We gotta watch Marlon. We gotta start having. We need to assemble a group of clips of random stuff Marlon says, and then the next episode just be switching it on us, man. On God, because this dude he be, yeah, man, Kanye.
Go I had time to think about it.
Oh, you had time to think about it.
Yeah, time to reflect.
Okay.
but I don't never tell y'all. It just come out like that.
One thing about Marlon, he know how to clean some shit up, boy. He know how to clean some shit up for real, bro. Yo.
I was talking about, right?
Oh God, he is.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about.
You need to help Kanye out for real with all that.
Bro, I can get Kanye together. I ain't even gonna lie to you. he really need me. I really got to get him right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel like I could. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, yay, this shit trash, bro.
No, I'm not to shot that nigga like as soon as I see him. First time we talk, like
yay, swole, bro. He gonna fight back. He got that super strength.
He gonna step on you with them big ass boots.
He said he wore them boots in the shower, bro. Never forget.
Yay like 5'6". I'm not worried about Yay, bro. Yay short as hell, bro.
Crazy. But all right, y'all. This is another episode for y'all. Episode 68 is in the books. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Yes,
appreciate you, Kayla, for coming through. Yeah.
Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. Yeah, man. Realmatic Podcast on all platforms. Make sure y'all commenting, liking, sharing the videos. Make sure y'all tell people we here. We trying to get them subs out. We want all that. Realmatic Podcast all day.
Yes, sir.
And we out.
Yes.